I have an immigration question.
Yeah.
Now, if someone sponsor a person and they get their green card for 2 years, what's the next step after that?
Well, you have a 2-year green you have a 2-year green card, and you get a 2-year green card when you get it through marriage to a U.S. citizen. And when the 2 years are up, you have to remove the conditions there, and really the reason they only give you a 2-year green card is the government wants a second opportunity to interview to make sure that this was a bona fide marriage, that you didn't just enter into this marriage simply to get a green card. And they give you 4 different ways in which to go from a 2-year green card to a permanent green card. The most obvious way is you and your wife or you and your spouse file together jointly and show you're still living together in a bona fide loving marriage and submit proof, evidence that you're living together. Okay, now
here's the problem.
You're not living. Okay. All right, let me finish my answer, and I think I'm going to answer your question. Okay? Now, if you and your wife or you and your spouse are no longer living together and you're separated, or your spouse doesn't want to assist you, or whatever the case may be, they give you 3 other options in which to get your green card without your spouse's help. So these are the 3 options that you can go with without your spouse's help. Option 1 would be you show it's a real marriage, and the reason why your spouse is not helping you is because your spouse is abusing you. And you submit proof of the abuse and proof that it's a real marriage, and you can get your green card. The second way is you can show it was a real marriage and there is some sort of hardship that's going to happen to you, if you don't get your green card and your spouse is no longer willing to help you. But you're going to have to show some serious hardship, like, God forbid, you have cancer and you need to go through cancer treatment or something like that. Or the third way is to divorce your spouse, terminate the marriage. And if you terminate the marriage and you submit a copy of the divorce decree and submit proof that it was a real marriage, that for some period of time you and your spouse did live together, you can also do it without your spouse. So the 3 ways without the spouse are show abuse, show some sort of hardship, but it has to be some serious hardship, or get a divorce and prove that it was a real marriage. Generally speaking, 9 out of 10 people who are going to come in to see me and who are no longer with their spouse, I'm going to tell them, 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to tell them, do a divorce, come to our matrimonial department at Spar Bernstein, let's do the divorce, and then let's turn around, you're now divorced, and prove it was a real marriage. Okay?
Okay, the problem that I'm facing is that we are married, we've been living together for like 9 years. 7 before we got married, and 2 since we got married. We got the green card, and there's a 2-year, and it's going to expire next 2-3 weeks. But they're saying that they can only give us a 1-year green card after this.
No, what's
don't want a 1 year.
No. You're misunderstanding what's going to happen. So when you file this application to go get your permanent green card, they are going to automatically extend your green card for 1 year. As soon as they receive your application, your green card is going to be extended for 1 year. The fact that it's mailed in with a filing fee gets your green card extended for 1 year. Now, they actually have to read your application, review it, and interview you. That may not happen for a full year. At that interview, after they review your application, or sometimes they waive the interview and they just approve you without an interview, then they will give you your permanent green card for life.